Hello everybody, CozyAzeroth here with Susan as usual.
Hello.
And we're going to do some tricky-treating.
Yes.
In Eastern Kingdoms and wherever the road leads. So.
Oh yeah, I was doing the achievement.
Yeah, so we were in the Badlands, and you said you only had 3 areas left you needed for the Eastern Kingdoms achievement?
Let me look.
So let's, you look, and I'm going to get in the game, and we'll get in a group and get set up. And Dinah is joining us here. Dinah Cat. Don't be a Twitch cat. Did you bob for apples?
I have not.
Come bob for apples. Get an achievement for it. Or not an achievement, a traveler's log progress, but it doesn't really matter because we already maxed it out.
Okay.
Oh, you're already far away?
Yeah, I got a little off course.
Okay.
I'll be on my way. I'm on my way to you.
Oh, okay. I'll just wait here.
Oh shoot. Okay. I have one in Searing Gorge, Western Plaguelands, and Wet.
Okay, Searing Gorge is not too far. Let's go to Searing Gorge.
Okay. I'm on my way back to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually quite a few things, just like different areas to do this or that or whatnot.
There's what?
There's a lot of things on here.
Things.
To do.
On where?
The achievement. A mask for all occasions.
Oh,
Collect
yeah.
the 24 unique masks listed below.
Right.
Yeah. Use weighted jack-o'-lanterns to put pumpkin heads on each of the races listed below.
I just threw one on you.
Oh, did you? Do I have one?
Maybe in your bag, maybe from the pumpkin-filled loot-filled pumpkin.
Get transformed by the hollowed wands listed below.
Do you want to do the dungeon?
Oh yeah.
Let's do that real quick. Let's queue up for it.
Oh wait, what character are you on?
My healer.
But
Priest.
Are you a blood elf, a goblin?
Void elf.
A void elf. Okay. I wonder. Let me see if I. Okay. How do I do it?
Highlight me, and then open your bag and right-click the loot-filled or the weighted jack-o'-lantern. Jam onto your head or throw it somewhere then. Wait. Why is my skunk going? My skunk is chasing after the black cat with a heart over it. Look. He's Pepe Le Pew. Look. He's totally chasing after that other pet with a heart.
That is so cute.
That was funny. Stinker is a little romantic, huh?
That's adorable.
Now you're trying to trade me jack-o'-lanterns.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, look. See, look at him go. Look. See him? Over here?
Oh, I see him.
He's chasing that black cat with a heart over.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Look at him go.
It says I'm trying to, but it says it's an invalid target.
Here, let me take off the abomination costume, take off the pirate costume. Try it now. Take off my dwarf.
Oh, there it goes.
Boom.
Oh. Oh, well, Void Elf isn't one of them, so never mind.
Yeah, Void Elves were added later, so.
Dinah!
Here, I'll get a
Get out of there.
screenshot.
Get out of there. Come on. Yeah. She was going into the bathroom.
Dinah, what are you doing? Come on. Come on up. You restless? Come here. Come on. There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Happens. My iPad is like at.
What was the,
10%.
what was that percussive sound?
It was,
Oh, my keys maybe?
oh, I was.
Oh, you were doing that. I don't know.
Well, it was me.
I don't know. Oh, you know, I wonder, do I have anything open on the browser? No, it wasn't me. Can I turn that up again? Just. Yeah, I guess it's nothing. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's all good. Did you bob for apples?
Oh no. Where do I do that?
Right here where the thing of apples is. There you go. All right, so we need to go to Searing Gorge.
Yeah.
Oh, let's queue up for the dungeon actually real quick.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. It should not take long at all. I'm just gonna. I don't want to be flying while we're. Oh, there it is. The interior. Get the dungeon out of the way, then we can get back to trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're waiting on someone. What are they doing upstairs? Nope, someone didn't make it. There we go. Hello to everyone just tuning in. We're going to do some trick-or-treating, but first we're going to do the Headless Horseman. There we go. Let's see here. We made short order of this last time. There we go. I did the curses as well, so I got an achievement, I believe. Yep, kicking with the wick. Defeat the Headless Horseman while cursed by all 4 Wicker Men.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I explained this actually. Now that I think about it, it occurred to me you may not know what this is. If you come over here towards the beginning of the dungeon, right over here. Oh, they're gone. But right over here, there are these little Wicker Men. They're gone now, but they were usually right here. and you can choose one of 4 curses or multiple curses, or you can talk to the guy in the middle and accept all the curses, and it makes it more difficult in some way I don't fully understand. And then you get an achievement for that, which I was meaning to do all these years, and I finally decided to pay attention to it and do it. So let's see what's in my loot-filled pumpkin.
Well, maybe next time I can do it.
What did I get? I got the Horseman's Ghoulish Helm.
Oh, yeah, should we leave instance?
That's cool. Check out the Horseman's Ghoulish Helm. Yeah, we're done in here. I was just checking out what I got. I mean, do you need a Sinister Squashling, or do you already have 3 of them?
I don't know how many I have, but I know I have at least one.
So to Searing Gorge next, right, for your achievement? So we're just going to do some tricky-treating. Okay, Searing Gorge is to the west, I think. Yep. And where do you have to go in Searing Gorge?
Hold on.
To Iron Summit, maybe?
Oh, that
Or Thorium Point?
Iron Summit.
Okay. Let's go. I forget where it is here. It's the pumpkin up above. Oh yeah, it's up above, I think, right? This one's like up in the tower or something. It's like up here. Oops. There it is. Two more to go for you?
Yes.
Let's go down to the flight path, hop on. And you said you had to go to the Plaguelands?
Yes, I have to go to Western Plaguelands and to Wetlands.
Okay, Western, like where in Western Plaguelands?
Chill Wind Camp.
Do you have that on your, do you have the flight path for it? You can see where it is on my stream if you...
Oh, I don't have my iPad, so
It's right up here, see?
Oh. So, Chill Wind Camp?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Okay, let's fly. Enjoy the ride. Then we can go on and do, any other continent you want, Kalimdor or Outland, whatever. You want 200 tricky treats for your pet you want, right?
Yes. But there is an achievement to get another pet.
Which one?
Well, you need one. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Under Hallow's End?
Yeah. But it's not to get a pet, but it's to get an achievement Obtain a sinister squashling and a hollowed helm. Oh, hollowed helm.
So what's the name of the achievement?
You're looting a tricky treat from the Hallow's End World events.
What's the name of the achievement?
Sinister calling.
I have that one. I completed that way back in 2014, 11 years ago. Obtained a sinister squashing pet and a hallowed helm. Do you have either of them yet?
Have a sinister squashling.
But no hallowed helm. I just got the hallowed helm, interestingly enough. I think it was the hallowed helm I got. Oh no, I got the ghoulish helm. What's the hallowed helm? Oh, it's the pumpkin head. But the appearance of it, not the
the thing that we have.
Yeah, not the thing we have. Right. They look the same though, I think. This one gives you the appearance permanently.
Oh my goodness. There are so many tricks or treats of Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, which we're done almost. Outland, Northrend, there's so many. Oh, I think I'm only getting I think you only get one though.
Mm-hmm.
Which almost, it's like.
We don't have to do those. We could do more of the quests and things.
Well, I definitely want to do the quest, but I don't know. It just because I like doing all that because I like the achievements, but you don't really get rewards for them, which is kind of sucky.
Yep, takes a while. See why I don't have all the appearances yet after 20 years. The amount of time I spend on it during holidays.
I definitely need to clean up my bags a little. Starting to get a little overfull, overrun.
I love the old parts of the game. It's hard to explain the magic of what it was like to explore all these new zones when the world was huge and difficult and not as easy to get around in as it is now.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was much more like an adventure. Speaking of adventure, I wouldn't mind dabbling in the old Colossal Cave text adventure game. Have you ever played that one?
Mm-mm.
One of the first text adventure games. Go north, go south, go east, go west, use this, take that, drop that, attack that kind of thing. Type with text commands. Alright, almost here. Chill Wind Camp. Let's go find the candy bucket. Where is the candy bucket? Looks like over here. Oh no, it's in here. Like in this building, I think. Yep, here it is.
I have 64.
Did you clean your teeth with the toothpick?
No.
Have you been getting toothpicks?
Yeah, I
Use one.
have 30 of them.
Yeah, use one. There's an achievement for it, I think.
Okay, give me just a second. I just need to clear out some. Just gotta clear out my bags a little bit.
Yeah, I got to do the same thing soon. Excuse me. The bobbing apples restore 2.3 million health. Just looking around at the building inside here. I don't know. Never really spent much time inside here. Excuse me. Choked up. Can you give me a hand or something? You okay?
No, I'm just selling something.
Oh, okay. In fact, I want to maybe do the same thing real quick. I don't know what the scarlet key is for.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I just need.
Yeah, which one's next?
I think it said wetlands.
Okay, so let's go to the flight path. Flight master over here. Guess we could have stopped there in all fairness. It was kind of on the way. Menethil Harbor, or where in the wetlands? Dunmotor?
Oh, let me check.
Mm-hmm.
I keep getting off of it. Swift Gear Station.
Swift Gear Station. Which one is that? Oh, there's no flight path there, I guess. Let me look at the map. Swift Gear Station. Okay. Do you have Welgar's Retreat? The flight path?
Where is it?
Right here, where my cursor is indicated.
I can't. What is it called?
Welgar's Retreat?
Yes.
Let's go there.
Okay.
That's the closest one to where we're going. We're not going exactly there, but that's the closest one. I think the trees in this zone are kind of weird because they're evergreen trees, but yet some of them are not green. They look like fall trees, even though some of them they're evergreen style trees, which is kind of a contradiction. I always thought that was weird. Or they're just dead. Maybe they're just dying. Maybe they're just dead trees. That could be.
That could be too. I can't see the.
Really?
Yeah,
We're just not close enough, maybe.
I can't see it.
Yeah, maybe we're just not close enough. Like the wild griffins flying around here. Is a wild griffin just flying around? I wonder if you can train them. They're beasts. I wonder if you can train them as pets. Hunter pets. That'd be cool. 2 griffin hunter pets, that'd be cool. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be cool. Might be phased. I think you're in a different time period than I am in this zone. Well, we could also go back to Stormwind and do the daily quest if you want more tricky treats.
Yeah.
Let's get you this achievement, then we can go do that. Then we can check out where else you want to tricky treat. This is my kind of holiday event because it's pretty mellow. Just run around and trick or treat and do a couple quests.
It's fun.
Do a little daily dungeon. Yeah, it's low key. It's my kind of low key gameplay. Excuse me, everyone. Got up real early this morning. Okay, so let's hop on my dragon. And we are going to go to Swift Gear Station, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Just over this way. I can't remember the last time I was at Swift Gear Station for anything. Got this pumpkin with the witch's hat on it.
Very cute.
In fact, I got a screenshot of that. It's cute. That could be my thumbnail. That's super cute. There we go. Okay, looks like it's just right in here. Yep, there it is.
I got the achievement.
Excellent. You want to head back to Stormwind? Or do you want to keep trick-or-treating?
Let's go back to Stormwind. We have to do the
You can just take the flight path.
my Hearthstone is set there.
Oh, you're just going to hearth?
Yeah.
Okay, mine is set somewhere else, so I'm just going to fly, and I'll meet you there.
Okay, meet you there, my love.
Oh yeah, that's right, the flight path wasn't here. Yeah. Go back to Welgar's retreat. To Stormwind to go. Okay, girl, come here. Oh, he's such a good cat. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to be in the room all day today. She had food, water, and a litter box, pillows. Keep meaning to come back here and check out Loch Modan and Classic WoW because it was drained after the Cataclysm, so this lake is much bigger.
Hmm.
Hey, Diamond. Need some attention? I see you sitting here waiting for some pets. Kind of patiently. Kind of. You do the thing. Oh, yes. Good girl. I'm good at that. Send her back, though. No, they're not. Oh, did you submit feedback about the pet battling thing?
No, I haven't.
You want to do
I
that
keep
today?
forgetting.
You should do it
Yeah,
today.
yeah, I'll do that tonight.
In fact, I'm going to do it right now. Before I forget, I'm going to see. Sport. Suggestion. Please keep developing new pet battling content. Oh, that typo. I was a latecomer to pet battling, but now I've been bitten by the pet battling bug, so to speak, and I wasn't at all happy with the news that that Midnight would have no new pet battling content. Thank you. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, I'll do that before we log out tonight.
Yeah, the more people that do that, the better, you know? Keep pet battling alive. Let's see if there's any Uber rides for tomorrow. I'll do this. None at present. Okay. Where are you?
Oh, I'm like deep. I'm in like the trade district.
I'll be there in one moment. Oop. Uber. Oh, new reserve trip opportunity. Oh, no longer available. Okay, did I just miss it? That's weird. That was fast. Didn't give me any time at all to accept that one. Oh well. Can't win them all. Okay, I'm in the trade district.
Oh, hello.
Bless you, Diana.
Hello.
Do you want to go do some quests out there?
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, here, hop on. What, Diana? Okay, let's see who's got what kind of daily quest. There's one right here. Oh, bonfire. Let's do the bonfire.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's easy.
Do the honors if you want. Unless we both have to do it, I forget.
Um,
You ready to do it?
I did it.
Okay. Quick and easy.
What can I do for you? Long live Greymane. You need something?
Alright, stink bombs away.
I like that one.
Let's do it.
See you later. Have a good one.
Talk to Gertrude here.
Need help? Be careful.
Everyone likes this one. What's not to love about this one? Oh look, check it out. I'm a giant I'm an abomination on the... I gotta get a screenshot of that. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's... that's too funny. Check it out.
That's hilarious, actually.
I'm trying to get a good screenshot. That's... I can't help but get funny screenshots. This is just too silly. Actually really hard to do. The camera angle changes so fast. He's like, whoa, check him out. He's funny.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I could watch this all day. Okay, enough tomfoolery. Let's drop these bombs. I love that I can ride as an abomination. That cracks me up. It's so bizarre.
Right back in it.
Okay. Just dropping my stink bombs. Hold on, everyone. I gotta share a screenshot of that. It's so fun. That is going in Discord right now. What happened? How did I die? What is happening here? Oh, man. Not good, not good. Got attacked. I had PvP enabled. Alright, hold on. It's okay. Diana, come on up. Come on. Can be a Twitch cat.
What's wrong?
What?
What was happening?
Well, we died because we had PvP enabled from being in the Undercity while doing that daily event, and then there was some horde camping out waiting for us to get back. And we got back and they attacked us and killed us.
Wait, the horde? How did the horde kill us?
They were camping waiting for us to get back from that quest, and we had PvP on from being in that quest and being in the enemy city.
We're in the enemy city?
We were in the Undercity. What's confusing?
I thought that we went back to Stormwind.
Yeah, but we had PvP enabled from having been in the Undercity. when you're there, it triggers your PvP on for a while. What?
I don't get it.
What are you not getting? I don't know what you're not getting. When you go to an enemy city, your PvP gets flagged on, and that stays on for a while.
But we weren't in an enemy city.
We were in Undercity dropping stink bombs.
They killed us there?
No, our PvP was still on because we were just in the Undercity, and we got back to Elven Forest here, and then they killed us because they were camping, waiting for us to get back. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. That's exactly how it worked.
Okay.
When you go to an enemy city, your PvP gets flagged on for a while. Hence, you're able to be attacked, which we just were. So, see these guys? These horde running around? They're running around killing everyone.
It's rude.
Yeah. Look, there's like a group of them. Look. Oh, yeah, they're going to do it again. Look.
How do we turn?
We have to get away from here for a while. It'll automatically go off for a while. It stays on for, I don't know how long it stays on for, like 5 or 10 minutes or something.
Can I stay a spirit?
Yeah, you can. You can't do anything as a spirit, but yeah.
Well, will it turn off the PvP if I'm a spirit for a while?
That's it says 5 minutes, and I do not know the answer to that question. I think probably. We could just stand around and watch them kill things, but we do need to go back to our corpse to get our bodies, so. That's super annoying. Not cool, Horde, not cool. Very old school WoW, though. Yeah, they're just over here having a jolly old time killing people that spawn over here.
Well, it's kind of messed up. It's like we just want to do our quests.
It is the world of Warcraft.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait or try to just resurrect a little farther away and get out of there real quick. Like I could probably resurrect right here. Then they may not see us. We can get away. You want to try that? If you come over where I'm at, you might be able to do it.
well, there's a horde right here. Right.
Well, that's not a horde. Wait, where are you?
Well, I don't know. It says I can resurrect.
Yeah,
I don't know where my body is.
I'm close to the action there. I'm kind of back up down the road a ways. You don't see where I'm at? Where are you?
I'm hovering around here.
Okay,
I don't know where my actual body is though.
That's okay. You just come where I'm at. See, I'm kind of down the road here ways. Right on the edge of where I can resurrect. Yeah, okay.
I can't resurrect here though.
Okay, how close do you have to be to
I
resurrect?
was right where I was, where I could resurrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right here.
Okay, so let's do it and then you turn around, face the other way, and we're going to turn around, resurrect, and run. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to hop on my dragon. I'll summon my dragon. Hop on.
Can I hop on your dragon
Yep.
before I resurrect?
No. Resurrect and hop on my dragon before we get killed. There we go. We're out of there. Boom. Hopefully there's no horde waiting for us right here, but probably safe right here.
How can we turn PvP off?
You have to wait, and mine will be off in 84 seconds apparently. There's a timer right here in your top left of your screen. Do you see? Right here.
Where?
For me, there's a countdown timer right here on the top left of your screen. Do you see a
I
timer?
don't see a timer.
Do you see a little sword there?
No.
Okay, maybe. Oh, your PvP's off already. For some reason. Yours got turned off. Mine's still on. Mine will be. Maybe because I was fighting again. So yours is already off. You're safe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, we have people doing the bucket action here. There's a bunch of people here doing it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. There's a bunch of people here doing it.
Do we still have the quest or
No, I just picked it up again.
right here?
Yep. There's a bunch of people here doing it. Maybe we can get it done. Someone says, let it burn. Why? Not good for Lobies just doing their Hallows in daily. Yeah, we're doing our dailies. Why would they let it burn?
What did they say?
They said let it burn, but I think we got to put out the fires in order to get this achievement done, right? Oh, I got it done. Look, did you get it completed?
Yep.
Nice.
Hello?
Cool. Oh, everyone's fighting this guy? What's happening here? Is there PvP action here? Oh, Shade of the Horseman. There's a pumpkin here with a quest. You see it?
Yep.
We have to just go bring something over to the orphan matron over here. Smash the pumpkin.
Travels.
Scorched holy symbol. Okay.
See you later.
We got a crudely wrapped gift. What's in the crudely wrapped gift? Oh, got a magic broom. That's fun. Here, check it out. I've got a broom. What'd you
What
get?
do you do for this smashed pumpkin?
All you have to do is turn it in. Did you accept the quest? And do you have to come over here to the orphan matron and turn it in?
Oh no, I
And then she gives you a little present that you can unwrap and there's some stuff in it.
got it.
Get anything good?
That is a folded letter.
Okay, what does the letter say? Let's see. Hi, I'm not good at letters, and so the matron helped me write this down for you. I just wanted to say thanks because you're a hero, and maybe someday I can save people like you do. Okay, I have to go play, so thanks again for being good and strong, and you're pretty too. Your secret admirer.
Cute.
It is cute.
Okay, so now we still need to turn in the stink bomb.
Right, but our PvP's off. We should be safe now. Shall we, want to hop on my dragon?
Yeah.
I think every mount should be a ride-along mount. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to submit that as a suggestion. Real quick, before I forget. Support. Submit feedback. Suggestion. Please make every mount a ride along mount. Oops. And I have all caps on them. Please make every mount a ride along mount. Thank you. That would be fun. You could turn into a little miniature broom if you're on a broom mount or something, something weird like that. Yeah. Alright, so we should be able to turn this in free of interference here from the horde.
How are you? See you around.
I got 2 tricky treats for that, alright. Should we go clean up the stink bombs around Stormwind?
1 second. Oh yeah, I got 2 more. Yep, let's do it.
Safe travels.
Okay. Did you accept it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
How many tricky treats do you have now?
I have, wait, where'd they go? 75.
Okay, 71.
Mm-hmm.
They really make you work for it, huh?
They do. You can see why.
You don't even have that much longer, right?
A week and a half. Alright, here we go. You can have the honors on the first one if you want.
Oh, well, thank you, Mela. Right, I think this is just best to kind of go off on our own.
Sounds like a plan. We can reconvene in a minute here. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan. Our characters may be apart, but I'm right here next to you, in a way.
It's like my character has been controlled by an invisible hand. I don't see any stink bombs yet. There's usually a bunch over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I like this quest. I find this one strangely satisfying.
Same. I agree with you, Mela, 100%.
Recharging. Good fortune. Remember, lessons first.
One more. Done. Should we meet back outside Stormwind?
Yeah, I'll be there. I have 3 more.
Okay.
And I see 4, so I will be there shortly. Oh wow, there's a ton right here.
Good day to you. See you later. Get Gavin or get going.
Oh, we have to go extinguish the Horde's Wicker Man. That's right. We still have that quest.
Yeah, we didn't do that yesterday.
Mhm.
Good day.
Oh, Widget the Departed. That's the one I couldn't think of. That's the pet I like. Widget the Departed. See?
Oh yeah, it's cute.
I was trying to think of that one yesterday.
I like it.
Ghost cat. And there's the cursed cat. Feline familiar. You want to go do the, it'll turn our PvP back on if we go do the Horde one. So I could go either way on it. Or we can do more tricky treating.
Let me. Yeah, I'm good with doing some tricky treating.
You want to check your Kalimdor achievement?
Oh yeah, let me roll.
See how many, if any, you have done.
I only have 2.
Well, which ones do you have done?
I have Darkshore and Darnassus.
Okay, so what we could start. Let me pull it up and see. Tricks and treats of Kalimdor. Okay, what do we have here? Why don't we take the portal to the Caverns of Time? That'll get us over to Kalimdor, and then we can just kind of radiate out from there.
Okay.
So hop on. Precision flying.
Yes, it is.
My grandfather's grandson. Okay, this way. Yeah, we can go hit the ones in Gadgets and or wherever. Let's let me look at the achievement again here. Gadgets on. Yeah, let's go there. So that's a starting place. I like the color of the water in this area. Okay, gadgets on. Where's the candy dish? Over this way. In here? Maybe. Yep, there it is. Oh, I gotta open my last one, I think. Yep. And then when you get a second, come out here. I want to show you something. I can't remember if I showed you this before. I gotta find it. Hold on here. Just give me a sec to meander around and find what I'm looking for here. Just forget exactly where it is. Unless they took it out. It's possible. Oh no, over here. Come over here where I'm at. Here, I don't know if you ever pointed this out before. Look at this character. It's Geordi from Star Trek, from Next Generation. Geordi Lapforge. He's in charge of the transporter. Look, he's got a little visor on. A little almost Star Trek uniform. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Geordi Lapforge. Yes. Engineer, this is his title.
How are you?
With some of the technology that was recovered by bold gnomes venturing into Gnomeregan, I've managed to construct my greatest invention, the matter transporter. All I need now is a skilled gnomish engineer to build a powerful beacon attuned to the transporter. Nice little Easter egg there. Okay, so let's see. You need the other two, or the other one in Tenaris, right? Bootlegger Outpost. Excuse me.
Yes.
All right, let's find Bootlegger Outpost, which is where? I don't remember where Bootlegger Outpost is. Must be down here somewhere. We'll find it. Hop on. Also looks like something I could turn in. Oh, hey Devin. Hey Pally, long time no see. I've missed y'all lots. Life's been really tough lately, and the first thing to go is my already fragile social life. Well, welcome back. Happy Halloween. How is it going? Yeah, I mean, I see her online sometimes, but we haven't had a chance to say howdy in quite a while. Alright, I need to find Bootlegger Outpost. I think it's down here somewhere. I forget exactly where it is, though. It could be down here. We'll find it. It's wonderful to see you. All calm tonight, just relaxing. It is relaxing. I got up really early this morning. I've been doing Uber driving for money, and had an early morning airport run, and then a ride to San Francisco right after that. So, long morning, but I got to have some nice, pleasant hangout time with my mom in our hometown. And, yeah. Susan's over here. I don't know if you know she was streaming with us. Bootlegger Outpost. Where is Bootlegger Outpost? Is it down here? Safe and chill. Sounds like we'll be wind down. Yes. Uber driving it's chill. I don't know if it's safe, but I'm enjoying it. Wish it paid a little better. Where in the hell is Bootlegger Outpost? Devin, do you remember where Bootlegger Outpost is? Down here on the beach somewhere? Is it like over here? Afraid not. Yeah, I don't remember either. There's some stuff over here. I don't think this is it, though.
It seems very
It's not
much
on.
like this area looks like it would be some kind of a bootleg kind of a thing.
Yeah, here. Let me look at that achievement again. Tenaris, Bootlegger Outpost. Okay, we're in Tenaris.
The Gaping Chasm area.
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah. I see. It is on the map. It just blended in. I didn't see it real because it was one of those yellow winged boot things.
Apparently.
Hmm? What?
It is apparently. I don't know if they're referencing the same thing that I'm thinking of, but
I don't know what you're thinking of. What are you thinking of?
it's this little kid that used to do YouTube videos. He was adorable. And he's like, apparently, I don't watch the news. Just
Okay, so where is the candy bucket? Right here. Apparently the gaping cat. Yeah. Wow, wiki page was loading. Well, it's good to see you. How you doing? That's good. Yeah, I am too. I'm doing great, actually. Just, I wish I had more money coming in, but other than that, I'm doing great. Happier than I've ever been.
same, my love.
All right, so that's Tenaris. Ungoro Crater is near here. You want to go do that one?
Sure. See, but my love, I do kind of feel like the world could be burning down around us, but we were like, but I'm with you, so
Yeah, we would be whistling through the graveyard. Yeah.
exactly.
Salute indeed.
Aw.
Devin, did we tell you how long we've known each other? I forget.
And I forget who.
I forget whom we've told. Did you hear our story? I forget.
The story.
The story, our story.
Our
Oh, why am I going to
our
Oldham? I want to
epic
go to.
origin story.
I don't want to go to Oldham. I want to go to Ungoro Crater. What am I doing? This way. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met in 1986. Creeping up on 40 years. Okay, Ungoro Crater. Where in Ungoro Crater? Marshall's Stand. This way. I like Ungoro Crater. This was a cool zone back in the day when it was difficult. This was these giant dinosaurs roaming around that would just kill you on the spot. Okay, I overshot it. Like these elite dinosaurs roaming around, like this big one. There's bigger ones still, but there are really big ones that wander around. And yeah, if you got anywhere near them, you'd be toast.
Oh yeah, like the Dominus Rex in the
Yeah, exactly.
Jurassic World.
Candy bucket. There's the candy bucket. I keep forgetting to open my.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Okay, I have. Where are my tricky treats? 87 tricky treats.
I have 84.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Remix. You know, we've started it and we haven't picked it back up. Just so many things to do in the game. It's a little frustrating. On the one hand, I'm glad they keep doing so many interesting things. On the other hand, I just have to give up on being a completionist. I can't do it all. They do too much stuff too fast. I can't do it all. So. Oh, you got to do the housing test?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so cool.
Well, do tell us about it. I've seen a couple of videos, but only a little bit. I'm very excited about housing. While you're doing that, I'm going to see where the next place to go is here. Are there any in Oldum? No, there are not. Feralis, maybe? Yeah, let's go to Feralis next. We got to check out the Alliance hood, but it's really big, detailed. The vibe is wonderful. It was giving you like this is 100% what WoW's core zones would look like if it were released today. Sort of feel that's fun. I've seen some pictures, and someone did a short walkthrough of some parts of it.
Somebody was waving at us.
Really? Twisting Nether. Who's Twisting Nether? Are they still here?
No, I think they're
They're
gone.
just must been friendly people waving. That's nice. All right, 2 Feralis. Yeah, I know. I have no idea how I'm going to decorate my house. Let me see where in Feralis we need to go. Dreamer's Rest and Feathermoon Stronghold. Okay, we're on the west side. Okay, ready? Let's fly.
That's cool.
Oh, how am I going to choose between all those? Like, you know, I love graveyards, and yet I love ponds, and yet I love forests, and yet I love mountains, and yet I love everything. How do I choose? I guess, you know, one of WoW's driving principles is forcing you to make a meaningful choice. So, gotta choose.
I like all that, but ever since we saw that, telling us we can choose a graveyard, that's where I want to be.
Oh, you know, I do have a goth fetish, so, you know.
But you're with me.
Well,
I don't.
but you like graveyards,
It
so.
doesn't fit. I do. I like true crime. I like graveyards.
I don't care about true crime, but I do like graveyards. Close enough.
That's one of the things. One of the things I want to go to New Orleans. I would love to see, like, some of the graveyards they have there, and also, of course, just like probably every girl my age and maybe older after reading Anne Rice,
Yeah.
want to go to New Orleans. I read the entire Vampire Chronicles. Love it.
Where's the candy dish? Up here somewhere? There it is. Candy dish. Furniture crafting, exterior size upgrades. They're working on a progression system a la like renown, excuse me. So there's sort of hunting renown that increases how much furniture housing renown increases how much sorry, my monitor's a little far away from me. Furniture you can place, how many rooms you can add, and room layout editing is on the fly too, stuff like that. I love it, yeah. I love it.
Well, and then for what we were seeing, for people who did the pre-order of the next expansion.
Yeah, we get it soon,
December
2nd, I think they said, right?
I think I think you're right. I think they said December 2nd, and we both have we both pre-ordered it. So.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. So now we need to go to Dreamer's Rest. Oops, stuck. Hold on, I'm stuck. Hold on, we gotta get off the dragon here and outside this gate. There we go. Oh, are you on?
Oh, I think I fell off. There you
You can totally run around your alliance hood with an orc or whatever.
go.
Yeah, 2 homes. I heard that one in the horde zone, which I haven't seen. I've seen much less of the horde zone.
That will be really fun to do to see what we can do in with our board neighborhood.
I'd really like to see them add eventually subsequent zones, like add one over in near Darnassus or something that's much more night elf themed on the whole, that kind of stuff. Maybe they'll get there eventually. You can only build so many things at once, but
Usually add new zones, but that's a ways off. Yeah.
but look how fast they crank content out. The smartest thing they ever did was not just build a game, but build a game making engine that lets them make content easily. So they'll get there. Speaking of games, we're almost done with my retro game that we're programming. Should be done with the game on Thursday, I believe. We have one more session, then we should be done. Yep, thank you. And now we need to start promoting it a little bit. And it's just going to be a free game, but we need to put it on itch and make a teaser trailer video for it and stuff like that. So, but the game will be done here very, very, very soon.
You're hoping Thursday. Right?
I'm hoping Thursday. I think I realistically think it could be done on Thursday, assuming he doesn't find any more bugs in the playtest. We fixed all the bugs we found,
Yeah.
so he did find some bugs, and we fixed them all. So
let's hope he hasn't found any more.
But it's good that he's testing the heck out of it.
Well, yeah, that's great.
You don't want to throw it out there and go, look, this awesome game. Oh wait, it's a buggy piece of whatever. All right, so that is Feralis. Let's see, are there any in Silithus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cenarian Hold in Silithus. Okay, let's do that. It's somewhat nearby. Open your map and make sure, go to Silithus, right, which is just south of us, right here. Click on Silithus, and do you see Cenarian Hold here? Make sure we're in the right time period.
Oh, yeah, I see Cenarian Hold.
Okay, so we're in the right time period. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're really proud of the game. It's I've done a little programming project before, but that's and it's not a huge project, but it's got about 2,000 lines of code. It's pretty big. And it all works together. Thank you. Yeah, it does nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm.
Never know. Might be making video games for a living. Never know. A leads to B leads to C. Just keep working on something until you get really good at it. I'm not a trained software engineer, so I'm sure that there's a better way to do everything we did in the game, but, it works, and it works great, and it's pretty rock solid, and it's fun, most importantly.
The fact that you were able to do this and not being a trained software engineer, that's amazing.
Well, yeah, like anything, you start making small things, and you make slightly bigger things, and you make slightly bigger things. And just learn how to do things piecemeal. Such things are not an all or nothing endeavor. So where's the candy bucket? There it is. Yeah, 95 tricky treats. Have I shown you any videos of the game? We've been live streaming its development. I don't know if you've been keeping up on it or not. If you have, awesome. If not, I'll send you a video. Oh, here, hold on. Let me grab a video. Shameless self-promotion time. So here is our most recent development video, and this is mostly bug fixing, but you'll get a flavor for it. Yes, thank you. You'll get a sense of the game from the clips of us testing our bug fixes. So you might have to spot check this video a bit, but here is a link to our most recent live stream of it, of programming. And it was a long video. It's like 4+ hours. We were so frustrated, and I felt kind of bad. I was actually really frustrated in the video. I was just beating my head over trying to solve these bugs and getting frustrated. But just spot check it and browse around till you see clips from the title screen, the character selection screen, the combat, and so on and so forth. Very cool looking, I think. Very retro. My friend Dylan from up in Ashland, Oregon. It was his. Yeah, it is chunky. It was his idea for a game, and the idea was born over a pizza when we were up and visiting Ashland last time, and we were brainstorming game ideas. He said, "I got this idea for a little like retro style, kind of a Dragon Ball Z D-make." And I said, I've seen this environment called Pico 8, and I've been wanting to check it out. Why don't we just try making it? So we drew a few sketches there on the table. And then he sent me some more sketches, and then we started making an appointment to get together and program it, and then we started programming it. And took maybe 35 programming sessions, give or take, over 5 months or however many months, 5 months?
Well, yeah, you started in May.
May, I think, so 5 months. Not too bad. So let's say each one's maybe a 3-hour session. 100 hours. Thank you. It is looking pretty dang good. So yeah, you can see us being frustrated trying to fix the bugs. It is chunky. Also known, I don't know how old you are, Devin, but I'm 47, and so to me it just looks like a game should look. For younger people, it's like that's an old school chunky game. But I grew up playing Atari and Nintendo games, so for me it feels like very much like a retro game should look and feel. You see the candy above my head, candy swirlies above my head?
Oh yeah.
When you eat some of the candies, not the tricky treats, but there's like the spearmint one, or cinnamon balls, and the nerds, and I thought there was a spearmint one, but I guess I don't have any. You get these little swirlies above your head for a while. So if you have any cinnamon rolls or nerds, go ahead and eat them and watch your swirls. I don't combine my bags. For some reason, I just find it hard on the eyes. It's easier, it's more clicks, but it's just easier for me to skim when it's chunkified like this. And I know you can kind of do the same thing in the unibag. I just, I tried it and I don't like it. Maybe it's because I've been playing this way for so long. And I know you can set your bags to only be for certain things, only be for reagents or only be for armor or whatever. And I tried it. I just don't like it. So I'm right back to how it always was. So yeah, we're going to put the game out there for free because we don't own Dragon Ball Z, so we obviously can't sell it. It's just going to be a fan project, but we are going to use this as the stepping stone to making a game that we can sell. That's the plan anyway. So we already have a couple of ideas for our next games, plural, hopefully. But this one took a while, 5 months to make a game this simple. My idea for the next game is a little more complicated, so and we're going to have to learn yet another new environment. So slow going for the next one as well. But for two of us to take 5 months with only one or two programming sessions a week, that's not bad, you know. I think we did a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pretty efficient. Yeah, the sounds are so cool. Dylan wrote all the music in the music editor in Pico 8, and he created most of the sprites that you see there, and I did 99.8% of the programming. Line by line. We didn't cheat. We did it all by hand. So hand wrote every single line there. Yeah, and you can see us scrolling through the code, so you can see how much there is to it. In Pico 8, the code is so chunky in the authoring environment. There's so much scrolling just to see what you're trying to find what you're trying to work on. So most of the video is actually me scrolling. It's like 10 lines, man. Yeah, right, exactly. Scroll, 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 scroll. Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very chunky authoring environment. Yeah, I mean, that's the only pain point about working in Pico 8, and the token limit. They give you a maximum number of tokens, tokens being a chunk of code, a variable name, or a number, or an operator, or whatever. And so that's what the token limit is. And we just kept running up against the token limit. We were trying to add so much, so we had to find clever ways to consolidate things and still accomplish our goals. And Dylan had a pretty long wish list of things he wanted in the game, and at every turn I'd go, I don't know if we have room to do that. And lo and behold, at the end of the day, I did get it all done and under the token limit. So very proud of that. And the nice thing is we've streamed the entire thing. So we've got about 35 videos of us starting with nothing, literally just an outline, to a finished game, and almost every step along the way, although he went head down to do some of the artwork and to do some of the music.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right, let's see. That's the only one in Silithus. I think we should go up to Desolus next. So let's get on my dragon and get pointed the right direction. To Desolus we go. Are you on?
No.
There you go.
Now I am.
Yeah, that token limit was extremely frustrating. Because it's just like, I know you're trying to put artificial limitations on this to make it seem retro, but damn, it's annoying we can't add this thing without consolidating the code. And I didn't want to sacrifice readability. I mean, there's a lot of really wackadoodle things you can do to consolidate the code. But at the end of the day, I wanted to be proud of it. And if it wasn't readable, I didn't think I would be proud of it. So I didn't do too much artificial stuff to get the code down. Partly because I need to remember how it works in case there is a bug, so we can do future versions of it. But we're quickly going to move on here in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be actively working on the next game. I wish I knew how to convincingly go to whoever owns Dragon Ball Z and say, we made this awesome Dragon Ball Z game, want to buy it from us? Without getting sued. So, yeah, if only indeed. Okay, I gotta look at I'm gonna land here real quick and see where we need to go. Desolus. Nigel's Point and Carnum's Glade. I like Desolus. A lot of people don't like Desolus, but I love it. The original version of it. Wait, Nigel's Point. Oh yeah, it's way up there. Where's the Glade? Well, let's go to Nigel's Point first. I know where that one is. Seems like it would be in the middle. If it's a glade, it would be in this little forest in the middle, right? I don't see it though. So yeah, I can't wait to start just throwing it out in the world for free and like, here you go, check out this awesome thing we made. We 21st century digital wizards. Oop.
Oh, I thought I saw it.
Yeah, I was trying to be clever and fly in here, but nope. Can't quite angle it right. Just have to run on in. There we go. Oh yeah, I see you have your cinnamon swirl going.
Yes.
It's fun. Okay, I gotta figure out where the other one is. Oh, back from ads. Yeah, sorry about the ads, you know. What do you... oh, Carnum's Glade. There it is. It's right there. It is down by the forest. Okay. Hop on. Yeah, I can't believe I have 121 followers on Twitch now. Woohoo. Practically famous. Actually, I'm doing a lot of retro streaming these days. I've been doing like retro programming streams, not just the retro game I'm programming, but like retro computing, programming in old computer systems in BASIC. A lot of fun. Because I used to do that when I was a kid, so something I always enjoyed and wanted to get back into a little bit. So I think it's in here. Yep, there it is.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, you know, if you grew up with it, obviously you might be interested in it, but younger people may or may not be. But one thing, we went to the Vintage Computer Festival at the Computer History Museum in Mountain View a couple months ago. And I was genuinely surprised how many young people there were interested in really, really old computers.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a bunch of old guys. There were people our age and younger.
Like my daughter's age.
Yeah, exactly, who were really into red. And they knew a lot. They had researched it. They were building them. They were dinking around with them. They knew everything about it. It was so much fun.
But then the one kid you asked
Mm-hmm.
how, and he's like, "Oh, my mom." You didn't know, like, oh, okay.
I wondered if my mom
was
is.
probably my age. All right.
Yeah, probably. It was pretty funny. But I was genuinely impressed. I would have guessed that would be a niche for people our age and older, but nope, it was transgenerational. Okay, so let's see. We need let's see, what's the next one over? Mulgore, Southern Barrens. Let's go to the Southern Barrens and then Dustwallow Marsh. Sound good?
Yep. Oh, sorry. Okay.
So we have to cross over Mulgore, which is awesome. Mulgore is the Tauren starting area. I don't know if you've been there at all. My love? Yeah, we're gonna.
Did we start one?
Did we start Taurens?
Did we?
I don't think we did. I have a couple, but I don't think you started one.
Okay.
So this is the Tauren starting area, and that's one of the Tauren city right there. Thunder Bluff. If you look to the left, that's the Tauren city.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's elevators that take you up to the top of the peaks and stuff. It's neat.
Yeah. It's a way to do it.
Horde territory. Then we'll go to the Southern Barrens. Okay, while we're flying here, where in the Southern Barrens do we need to go? Fort Triumph, Honor Stand. Okay. Fort Triumph is right down here. We can get oriented. Yeah, it is its own little thing. It doesn't really fit in. The Tauren don't really fit in. Tauren are underappreciated in the game, you know? Okay. I never play them. Seldom. I mean, I've played them, but I don't regularly play them. And they're big and bulky, and a little awkward because they're big and bulky. You have to zoom out a little more to play them.
So is what the bull in the China shop?
Yeah, exactly. Chronologically, my very first tune was a Tauren way back in maybe 2005. A hunter, I recall, on my childhood best friend's account. Interesting. How old are you, Devin? My first character is still my main character, although I don't play it very much because 31. Okay, so yeah, we're 47, so we got a few years on you. My first character is a human female warrior, and I don't play it very much, mainly because my quest log is full and my bags are full, so I really need to go through and clean it out. It's ridiculously unplayable because of that. But I still think of it as my main character, and I'm going to live stream my epic quest log and bag clean out day or days. So stay tuned for that. You know, riveting streaming. Yeah, don't miss it. But then hopefully I can get back to playing my main a lot more. Okay, so the next one we need to do in the Barrens. Honor Stand and Northwatch Hold. So let's see, Northwatch Hold and Honor Stand. Okay, basically where the other flight paths are. In fact, we could just try taking the flight path. You want to try it?
Sure.
So the Flight Master's right here. We're going to be looking at the one immediately northeast of us right here.
Where?
Northeast. Northwatch Hold.
You're funny to think where that is. Oh, I got it.
Okay. Get my skeleton riding a griffin here. That's cute. I wonder if you can ride a griffin as an abomination.
Well, I mean,
I could do the.
you did the stink bomb one.
I did as a.
That was hilarious because it looked like you were gonna make that poor witch fall.
I'm gonna try to make that the thumbnail for the stream if I can.
You should if you can. That would be.
It was ridiculously this huge abomination on this tiny little witch's.
It literally, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I posted a screenshot in the Discord if you want to check it out under the WoW screenshot channel in Discord. So if you want to see how ridiculous it looks, check it out. Oh, Emma, Julia's daughter's coming on and offline here a couple times. Okay, let's see. Where's the candy bucket? It looks like it's over here. I like the skeleton. See? Okay. Should we go to the next one?
Yep.
Let's go to the Flight Master again. May have to wait 20 seconds. I'm not sure you can take a flight path when you're tricked. So we're going to go ahead to the northern part of the zone, Honor Stand. Northwest of us. Do you not have that one? Northwest of us.
Which one?
Honors stand. In the very northern part of the zone we're in currently. Southern Barrens. Already just flies over.
Um, North.
Southern Barrens. So we're in the very eastern tip of Southern Barrens right now. We're going to go to the very northern tip of the Southern Barrens.
Oh, honor stand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Actually started running with like no combat or nameplate add-ons just to ease into the. What big changes are there? Because they're taking away the add-ons. Yeah, I don't use any add-ons anyway generally, so no problem. Yeah, I'm a add-on Luddite.
I liked my pet battle add-on, and it sounds like it looks like they've taken it away because it doesn't even exist in CurseForge anymore.
Have you tried searching for it again in
Yep,
CurseForge?
and it does not come up.
It's just gone. Well, them's the breaks.
It's annoying.
Hopefully we can convince them that keeping pet battling active is a good thing. Huge add-on overhauls with API and authorship changes and restrictions. Really just mostly combat stuff. Yeah. I sort of think, whatever they decide to put in the game is what they want in the game, and whatever they don't, they don't. And so I just kind of play whatever they give me. I'm not a min-maxer. I just whack away. My main character is a warrior. She just likes to hack away at things, so it's all good.
Mm.
Although I'm really enjoying healing. I'm a better healer than I thought I might be. I've acclimated to it on this character.
Oh, nice. The pumpkin is right here.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's the Southern Barrens. Now we can go to Dustwallow Marsh, I think. Aren't there some in Dustwallow Marsh? Dustwallow Marsh, Mud Sprocket. Yeah, so Mud Sprocket's next. Do you have a flight path in Dustwallow Marsh? Mud Sprocket, perchance?
Where's that?
Right here. Mud Sprocket, Dustwallow Marsh.
Yes.
Okay, let's go there. Remember back in the day, you used to have to, didn't have flight paths, just be running around. It's, they made it so easy to get around the game, it's almost cheating. That's of everything that they're doing to the game. What they do with the user interface and add-ons and stuff just doesn't affect me too much. All the friends I have that play, the harder parts of the game care a lot more about it. The game is now bigger, to be fair. That's true. Way bigger. It's true. But I miss just taking boats everywhere and stuff like that. Portals just make it so fast. I'm playing Classic quite a bit though. Maybe 10% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What?
Oh, I'm reading. Yeah, I get that. Glad we still get the option too. I agree. Have it both ways. Have an option of what you want to do. It's just because you kind of are an enigma, my love. How,
I'm an enigma?
yeah, because you like all the retro slow stuff, but you love technology and you like everything that it can do. So
It's
you're
paradoxical?
Just, yeah.
Really? Well, yeah, I don't know. I like technology when it's beautiful, you know? And sometimes people make it ugly and sometimes people make it beautiful, so. Child of the 80s, though, you know, so I still like a chunky retro, as you described it, chunky, I like chunky games.
Yeah. It's a chunky game.
And
like
Julie and I
were way to say that.
Julie and I were having a bit of a debate about that. You know, I find the abstraction of minimalist chunky games increases my immersion in the game because it's more for my mind to fill in. Like I have to force myself to, you know, go from the abstract parts of the game to a well fleshed out experience in my mind, and there's a gap that my mind can fill there to make the story interesting or the game interesting. And that does not work that way for Julia, apparently. So.
Yes. One foot in the past, one foot in the future. That is definitely.
As Captain Jean-Luc Picard once said, there should be room enough for both in this life. How about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to be one or the other. I think that's what makes you so interesting is that you like both, you grasp both, and you're okay with both. You prefer. Well, no, I don't even know which one you prefer because you love technology. You love all of that.
Well, you know what part of it is? There's actually a phrase for it: digital archaeology. I'm enjoying uncovering little lost pieces of computer history from the past. What I'm doing right now on some of my retro streams, I'm finding old computer magazines from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, and typing the type-in programs into the TI 994A emulator. That I'm using and taking these old type-in magazine programs and making videos out of them. These haven't seen the light of day in a long time. I mean, the magazines always exist, but no one's ever bothered to make a video out of them. And most people aren't going to type in a program like that. So it is kind of like uncovering these little important but relatively obscure parts of computer history and bringing them to light. I'm really enjoying that part of it. The kind of disclosure, uncovering aspect of it. There is an actual phrase for it, digital archaeology. A concept that I kind of got from reading Foucault, I think, as a philosopher. Because Foucault is interested in uncovering lost parts of our conceptual history as well that get glossed over and covered up by whatever becomes mainstream. There's a lot of alleyways to human thought that, once something becomes mainstream, get pruned off the tree of things we remember, and it's fun to uncover those and remember that they were a part of our history as well. And I feel like that about technology. There's all the parts we remember. Everyone remembers the Apple II, and everyone remembers Steve Jobs, and everyone remembers that stuff. But who remembers type-in magazine programs from 1983? That kind of stuff. So.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? Let me look at the map.
How many
tricky treats
do you have now?
My bag's getting full. I gotta go do some bag cleanup at some point. I've got 109 tricky treats.
Oh, I'm catching up. I have 107.
Nice. So yeah, you're halfway to your pet. And we've only been doing it for 2 days, so you're good.
That is true. We've gotten a lot, but yeah.
So, get all the other continents and expansions to go do trick-or-treating in.
Which I'm finding this oddly satisfying.
It is. It's meditative.
Because you know what? It is also how, it's ticking off a to-do list or crossing off a. I love that.
Let me see what else. Where else we can go? Assuming you want to keep doing this and not just call it night.
I think a little bit longer because I feel like we had a late night and early morning. Only got like 5 hours of sleep.
We could go do Ratchet in the Northern Barrens and then call it a night. How about that?
I mean, we can do a couple more.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not ready anytime, like in the next 5 minutes. Maybe another, because I kind of want to wait until about when Amanda gets home.
Oh, we did the dungeon already. Yeah, we beat you to that one. We did that right off the bat. So, okay, to Northern Barrens. We'll go to Ratchet. I like the sky over here. Look how red the sky is. It's cool. Reddish orange.
Mm-hmm.
Ratchet. Way over here. Yeah.
It's kind of what it looked
It's
like
groovy.
when Paradise was on fire.
Yeah, in fact, hold on here. Like, here's an example of the kind of weird little type-in program that I've been uncovering and making videos about, so check that out. This is an example of how I've been spending some of my free time lately, which maybe doesn't say a lot about my priorities in life, but there you go. Check it out. I do like the increase the view distance. That is really awesome. You can see much more into the distance than you used to be able to see.
It's beautiful.
Well, yeah, when they added fast flying to the Ratchet to the old parts of the world, they increased the view distance, which is awesome. I wish I could turn up the distance and graphics settings. I'm just on my gaming laptop, and it just won't handle it very well. Okay, Ratchet. Looks like Candy's right over here, I think. Yep, there it is. Now, it's been ages since I've been inside any of these. There's a book on the table. The few night elves that survived the horrific explosion rallied together on crudely made rafts and slowly made their way to the only landmass in sight. Somehow, by the grace of Elune, Malfurion, Tyrande, and Cenarius had survived the Great Sundering. The weary heroes agreed to lead their fellow survivors and establish a new home for their people. So on and so forth. All right, there we go. Read a book. I like random little clickables like that.
You do love that.
What?
You do.
I do like the doodads in the game.
You love all of that stuff. I love it.
I want to click on everything. I think they need a lot more of them. Like, there's the one little book, but I want everything on the shelf here to be interactable in some way. What happens if I sit with this costume on? Oh, yeah, you sit with the costume on. Interesting. So yeah, that was my first computer I had, was the Texas Instruments TI-99-4A home computer, and it's a relic now, but it was an awesome, cool, colorful, fun computer at the time. Just think of it. Imagine being like knowing these historical figures that have been alive for nearly the entirety of your race's existence. Yeah, it's true. Some of these goblins have masks on. It's kind of fun. Humanity is like 15,000 years old. Tyrande and Malfurion witnessed the splitting of the megacontinent 10,000 years ago. Yeah, you know, it's hard to explain the impact that old computer system had on my life. You know, we first had one when I was about 3 years old, and you know, I learned to program in BASIC when I was 3, 4, 5 years old. I learned how to do various kinds of math. I knew things about order of operations, that parentheses come before multiplication and division, which come before addition and subtraction. I knew all that. And so it gave me an incredible foundation for preschool and kindergarten, and gave me a leg up educationally that I wouldn't have had otherwise. And I worry that, kids these days just don't get those kinds of experiences. It made me a lifelong autodidact in a way that I think is very, very hard for young people to do nowadays, if that makes sense. Or maybe it's just different. I don't understand it because I'm old already, and
Where did you come from?
Well, Dinah, she went under your table. You leave the room for a minute, 90 seconds. She jumps under your table. You can kind of see there. Susan has her little laptop table, and the second Susan leaves, Dinah's the cat is under her table. Different scales, yeah, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Apples and oranges, probably. But and it was colored. It was magical. It was like, computers were relatively new. Older people didn't know what they were for, and it was like this cool magical thing that geeky younger kids knew how to do that older people didn't know how to do, and it was magical. It was a kind of wizardry. It was Harry Potter-esque. It was cool. If you were a nerd. You're like, whatever.
I didn't have a computer until
right.
I was in college, so.
Like, I vividly remember when I was in kindergarten and first grade, I was the only kid in the class who knew how to already program in BASIC on the computers. And the teacher used to let me, like, one day a week, used to let me sit in the back of the class by the computer and have people come up to the back of the computer and I'd teach them how to use the computer in first grade. So, it really did make a huge difference in my life. And I'm still obsessed with kind of the aesthetic of it, and in a way that people that didn't experience that time period are not. And
you just don't care, do you?
What? Oh, Dinah? And even people that were in that time period are not. Like, you don't particularly care about that aesthetic, I think. The kind of minimalist retro aesthetic. It's not your jam.
Well,
nothing wrong with it, but Julia does not identify with it at all, my friend Julia dear.
No, because...
But you did play Nintendo games.
The ones that my brother didn't play.
Dr. Mario. In particular, yes.
And Tetris. And Paperboy.
Which we need to get, actually.
I would love to get Paperboy.
Yeah. We have an original Nintendo. We have an actual TI-99 for it, not just the emulator. And what else do we have? An Atari 2600 and a CRT TV to hook them up to. So we have a pretty badass retro gaming setup. I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
Big boy.
When the Super Nintendo came out, there was not a chance in hell my mom was going to spend more money on another video game system when we already had a Nintendo. So we just were never going to get one.
We had the Super Nintendo because my papa got it first. Yes, I love Paperboy. I got so good at that game. That was another game that I was better at my brother than, and I loved it. There were two games. It was Dr. Mario and Paperboy that I was better than my brother.
Well, you kicked my butt at Dr. Mario.
Because you never played it before.
Yeah. So I just...
It is difficult. It is so difficult, but...
So I don't have any attachment to Super Nintendo games at all because I didn't really play them. But I do like, all the original versions of all the games that were popular on Super Nintendo, like the original Metroid, the original Legend of Zelda, so on and so forth.
Oh yeah, I think from what I remember, wasn't there the creepy haunted houses? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
And you know what I really like? I like the super minimalist games, like the Atari 2600 games, where it's like, the game description is like, you're a square. This square is you, and you're on an adventure. It's like the imaginative leap you have to make in order to make a square dot on the screen be interesting as a character is immense, and I always found that interesting. Like I could make that little magical square be interesting.
Should we have
and control it?
Place?
Yeah, exactly. Tennis, hockey, race car, or like adventure on the Atari 2600, or what's another good example? Yeah, probably Adventure on the Atari 2600 is the best example I could think of. What's that? We find another place?
Yeah, should we find another
Yeah,
place?
yeah. Let's let me look at the map. See where we might go. So do we have to go to Thousand Needles at all? I forget. We do not
I don't
have to.
think
That's
so.
not. Yeah, because that only happened after Cataclysm. So, okay, map. Do we have to go to Duratar?
No.
We do not because we're Alliance. Stone Talon Mountains.
Yes, there's 4 places.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go to the Flight Master. So follow me.
Well, see, your creature is doing that creepy running on the hand. I don't like that. That terrifies me.
This terrifies you?
Yes, anytime I see that anywhere,
Well, it's ape-like.
it's terrifying. But when I hate it in a movie or whatever, my girls when they were so they were so flexible and evil. They used to do the thing where they would go in their back bend and look at me and run at me in a back bend. Oh, terrifying.
Do you have this flight path right here, Northwatch Expedition Base Camp, Stone Talon Mountains? Kind of to the west of us, 2 flight paths over to the west.
Which word?
Northwatch Expedition Base Camp, Stone Talon Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there.
No, but my left. They used to go in the back bend and then look around and look at me and then run at me backwards and freak.
It's like something out of the X-Files.
Yeah, no, worse. Any horror movie. And they were so evil and mean, and they did it just because they knew it terrified me.
Spent 12 hours doing every inn in the whole game for Hallow's End one year. Yeah. I mean, I did that back in the day too. I'd spend hours doing
It's kind
this
of
kind of
satisfying,
stuff.
though. I mean, I get it. It's kind of.
I think that the unfortunate thing is once you've done the achievements, they're done, and it's just like,
Do you think they're going to add more?
Oh yeah, I mean they have over the years, but it's the urge to sometimes I have the urge to start a completely new WoW account with a new email address and just dive in and do it all from scratch again. But why would I do that? That's
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I like I say it's an urge, but only I get over it quickly.
Oh, yeah, one every content.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then once in a while they add new stuff to the existing holidays. I like that they're starting to overhaul the holidays a little bit and add more stuff. They needed it. They were getting a little stagnant.
Well, so far I think the Hallow's End is my favorite one so far.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy it. Even though I did like the whatever they call the Christmas one. I do like that one too.
Yeah. Oh bloody hell! What's the Christmas one called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It is called Wintervale.
I like that one.
Feast of Wintervale.
I did like that one too, but the Hallow's End I really enjoy this one. Yes, me too.
Yeah, the Santas, they're sponsored by a meat and dairy farm. Yeah, the goblins sponsor the whole endeavor.
I see. I didn't know that. That's phenomenal.
Yep, like the little what's the little this is the sausage cheese company that everyone likes at Christmas time.
Oh, Hillshire Farm.
It's Hillshire Farms, yeah, but run by goblins. Yeah,
That's amazing. I didn't realize that. That's great.
they're the ones running the show. Yeah, at Christmas
I
time.
love that.
So it looks like we just got to go right over here. This is cool. Check out this place. I haven't been over here in a long time. I never come over to this part of the game anymore. Oop, I
like
opened my
it.
treat from last time. There we go. My bag is filling up with masks and wands.
This is a cool little place.
Yeah, I like the Stone Talon Mountains. I just, like I say, I just never think to come here anymore. All right, what's the next one? Stone Talon Mountains. Is it a Wind Shear Hold? We have one there. Yeah, let's go to Wind Shear Hold. Should have the flight path for it, I believe.
Okay.
Just the one immediately northwest of us.
Okay, yep, I have it.
Let's go. Smoky Wood Pastures. That's it. Smoky Wood Pastures.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and someone's spamming. I hate that. Let me take care of the spammer. Okay, I've blocked the spammer. Excuse me. Okay, it looks like it's just down the way here.
Okay.
I like Brewfest a lot, but I think
Yeah, Brewfest was fun.
this was fun because there's so much running around to do. There's a lot to do for Hallow's End, you know. I think Brewfest could be even more awesome. There's just not enough stuff.
No, there's not.
But they've added so many things over the year. Like the eating contest was new at one point. All right.
I have to say, I do like the ninja costume I'm wearing.
Brewfest was rough this year. They had way more new stuff than was reasonable to unlock with a reduction to the token gains. Yep.
Yeah, the token, that
Well,
was...
I just can't. I like I say, they just make content faster than I can do it, and I gave up on being a completionist. There's just going to be things in the game I never do and never get completed because they just make it faster than I can do it. And I just had to bite the bullet on that. I used to try to do everything, and I just can't do it anymore. So, all right, back up to the flight path, which is fun because it makes me choose what I want to do. You know, every character's on its own little journey now. So it's okay. Actually, it's more existentialist because characters have to make choices now. All right, let me look at the map. Far Watchers Glen.
Yep.
Okay, Far Watchers Glen. Let's go.
Got it. What is that? Do you hear that?
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
And now it stopped.
I knew we were listening.
I don't know, it just...
It's the thing that I sometimes think sounds like a basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
Okay.
To me, it sounds like someone dribbling a basketball, but it can't be. You know.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. That's weird. Yeah, because I was just hearing it.
Aliens.
Or ghosts.
I'm more likely to believe in aliens than ghosts.
I don't know. I I've had more interactions with ghosts than with aliens, so
Yeah, I have not had direct experience with either one, and so I'm on the whole a skeptical person.
I've had experience with ghosts, so
Mm-hmm.
alien thing.
Aliens. On the other hand, I think aliens are real. So I think
Well,
all the
I'm not
congressional
saying I don't-
testimonies happening about it. There's a lot
I'm
of
not
buzz
saying
about
I
it.
don't think they're real,
Mm-hmm.
but I also think ghosts are real. I know ghosts are real because I've had
But
experience.
at least aliens are consistent with what we know about the physical universe.
True.
They have that going for them.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the last Stone Talon Mountain one you need? Thal-Dara Overlook.
Thal-Dara Overlook.
Okay, let's go do that as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready.
Back to the Flight Master. I haven't got any spearmint candy this time around. That's weird. I don't know why. I got the taffy. I got the cinnamon ball. I got the nerds.
Oh, I have 14 spearmint candy.
Really, I don't have any. I didn't get any at all. That's interesting. Okay, so north of us is Thal-Dara Overlook. Do you have that one?
How far down?
North.
Oh. Yes, I have it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fascinated by all the congressional hearings about UAPs and UFOs and extraterrestrials right now. They're happening periodically, and more whistleblowers are coming forward, and people have actually worked for the Pentagon and have seen some things and participated in some things, and they're testifying about it under oath to Congress. So I am more and more convinced that these aren't just crazy stories. There you go.
I agree.
See what happens. This is the age of disclosure, so we'll see if our worldview is going to change radically here in the next handful of years as information gets released.
Oh, this is a pretty place.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many cool places in the game.
Really pretty, actually.
Mm-hmm. Nice little sanctuary. Check out this little temple thing.
That's beautiful.
Where's the light coming from?
Oh,
This little
really cool.
orb up above. Wait, the orb is oscillating too. Look. It's not just a stationary light. Look, it's like moving around.
The what?
The light from in the top of the building. See?
Oh.
It's a cool shot. Here, whoa, that was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
What did you turn into? What happened there? What was that all about? What was all that puff of smoke around you? What did you do?
It's my shadow form.
Oh, your shadow form. Yeah, I'm gonna get a screenshot, but you want to be in the screenshot or do you want to back up?
Well, it looks like we're doing something.
There we go. That's a cool screenshot. All those little things buzzing around her head there. A couple of them here. Okay, that's fun. All right, let's go to the candy dish.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the candy.
Oh no, I got distracted by the swirly lights. Okay. Okay. So you said you already have the one in Ashenvale, or no?
I don't.
Let's go to Ashenvale. That's real nearby, so let's do that.
Okay.
You can just fly there, I believe.
Oh, this is my least favorite one.
What?
I don't like the jewel.
Oh. Yeah, I like my, what am I wearing? The pirate costume, I guess.
Okay, Diana, you're hindering my comfort.
Okay, so Astronar is northeast of us.
Astronaut?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Let's go. I like that when you have the little things above your head, they trail behind you while you're on the griffin. See?
Yeah, I was noticing that
It's
earlier,
fun.
yeah.
Get a kick out of it.
I think right now all I have going is my shadow form, and you see the shadow behind. I see my shadow thing.
My weapon's dripping sand, see? Or whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, I can see it on here.
You can see what?
I can see the sand.
Oh yeah, on my weapon.
Why is there sand?
I think either on that one that's just how it is, or I have a weapon enchantment appearance on it.
Ah.
One or the other. I can look, I guess. Yeah, illusion, stinging sands. Yeah. Oh, it really make you fly the long way to Ashenvale here. It's like, why are we going this way? Also, Devin, while we're on the subject of old computers, I find that those old basic programs, especially for doing simple ones that are for doing calculations, like, calculate the, rate of return, and how much annual return on a certain interest rate on a certain investment, that kind of stuff. It's so much more fun to do with a simple little basic program than with a calculator. Calculators are boring, but basic programs are fun, and they have a better user interface, and you can write a little, several line basic program that accomplishes something simple that's just way more fun to use than a calculator. So I'm enjoying, yeah, exactly. So, we've lost some of that elegant simplicity with the way computers have developed. Yeah, exactly. And practicality at the same time. And then also just outright fun, just making cool shit happen on the screen because you can. Like that little kaleidoscope program I showed you. Also just like the mathematical and algorithmic cleverness of it all, You have to want to make something cool happen, you got to come up with an algorithm for it. Looks like up here. Well, I'm a bat, or whatever I am. My bags are getting full. I'm going to have to do something with my masks here. Oh, I got some spearmint candy finally. I'm going to have some of my cinnamon and some of my nerves and some of my fell taffy and finally some spearmint to go with it. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I got 6 of them.
Yeah, in
So
fact,
now I have 20 now. Where are you on your tricky treats?
I'll check in one moment. I'm just going to get a cool screenshot of this thing I am. Where am I with my tricky treats? Let's take a look. I have 123 tricky treats.
I am catching up. I'm at 122.
Oh, yeah. I like reading about, this month's issue of XYZ magazine has a script to make your own digital Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff.
Fun.
What?
A digital Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I just did a simple little basic program of basically a very simple Etch-a-Sketch.
Did you show me that?
I
don't think you showed me that.
probably didn't, but it's you could make one that you can control like an Etch-a-Sketch. It's basically just draw a line around the screen.
I used to love an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly, that kind of stuff. It's weird and creative and interesting and simple, but simple and fun in the way like a light bright was fun.
I loved light bright. Oh
right,
my God.
exactly. I love light bright too.
Oh.
Like making a cool digital light bright would be cool. That'd be a cool project.
That would be very cool.
Yeah. But that's the kind of creative, emergent weirdness. You have a computer that obeys fairly simple rules, a fairly simple set of commands, and before you know it, people are making light brights in video games.
Yeah.
It's just cool. It's what people do. We're creative. Yes, it was exactly the precursor to getting floppies and CDs and special editions. Because, people were always selling software, of course, but a great many people didn't have the means to buy software, but they could spend $5 on a magazine or $4 or $3 on a magazine and go home and type the programs into the magazine. And the magazine would be happy because they're selling magazines, and buyers are happy because they get cool programs to type in and they don't have to spend money on software. So, yeah, it was actually a really good model. I'd like to see it come back. I mean, I wonder what it would be like. Again, this is kind of a weird idea, but there are these like retro modern programming environments like Pico 8. Maybe there should be a Pico 8 magazine, Who knows?
Maybe.
Would anyone buy it? I have no idea. I used to like shareware. I used to get computer magazines and order shareware on 5 1/4 and 3.5 inch floppies on my DOS machine, circa early 90s. It was fun when it arrived, though. You would wait a month, and the programs would almost suck.
Exactly.
Sometimes they'd be awesome, and sometimes they would suck. And in reality, they were probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But I still wish I had some because I don't know what they were. I remember the programs, but I couldn't tell you what company they came from, or who made them, or where in the hell you'd find them again. They're probably just lost. Like, I'll bet you there's no copies of them, and it's a shame because there was some cool stuff. Like I had this cool little fractal program, and I had a solar system model program that would model the movement of the planets around the sun and trace their outlines, and you just had a bunch of parameters you can set. You could change all the gravity variables and whatnot. It was really cool. What else? There was a simple, not quite like AutoCAD, but like a poor man's AutoCAD program I had that I really enjoyed. There was some dorky stuff, like little joke programs and poetry writer programs. Just weird shit. Yeah, it was neat stuff. Oh yeah, more ads. Sorry. What do you do? Ads. No escaping the ads from the Twitch gods. Actually, there is. Subscribe. You can escape the ads. Okay. You want to do any more?
Yeah. I kind of am wanting to wait until at least I'm going to get some.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So you said you have the Dark Shore one done, right?
One second. Let me. Sorry, I just had.
That's okay. I just can't see what you're seeing, so.
No, I just had to take my insulin. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're making short order of this.
Achievement?
Yeah, Dark Shore is done.
Okay, so let me look at the map. How about Are there any in Mount Hyjal? Probably not, because that was a Cataclysm one. No, none in
No.
Mount Hyjal. Sorry, map. How about Fellwood?
Where?
Fellwood?
There's 2, yeah.
Okay, let's go to Fellwood. Let me look at the map. Talon Branch and Whisperwind.
Okay, Dinah, you have to move. Dinah.
Talon Branch and Whisperwind. Okay.
Dinah.
Let's go to the Flight Master when you're ready. Hey, you're back. Good. Yeah, so, and you know what I find? That there, a lot of things have been archived and you can find them to download and try either in DOSBox or in an emulator or whatever. But a lot of things are lost. Like, there are a bunch of old shareware programs or whatever that unless someone took the time to digitize them or eventually takes the time, if you can find them, they weren't all just thrown in the trash like a lot of things were, because there was a complete and total lack of foresight about saving technology during that time period. It was evolving so rapidly and it was getting cheaper and cheaper to buy computers, so why would you save a clunky old computer? People just threw them away.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do my part to add to the pile of archived computer memories out there. Imperfectly, and whatever I remember and whatever I can find, whatever I feel like doing that particular, Tuesday.
You're just being a little punk.
Diana, come here. Come on. She comes to be with me. There, Diana. Is that better?
Much.
Okay.
It was fine sharing for a while, but then I need to stretch out a little.
Okay, so back to the Flight Master. I'll wait for you. And I have a particular fondness for the TI-99 4A, and although I've had it in my mind that I want to build a retro DOS gaming machine, 286 or a 386 DOS machine, and so I can load up old DOS software I used to like. I mean, I can do it on DOSBox right now, but DOSBox is kind of a pain. Okay, let's go to, let's see, we had to do Whisperwind, is that right? Whisperwind and Talon Branch. So in Fellwood, which is north of us, do you see Whisperwind?
Yes.
Let's go there. And I wouldn't mind building a Windows 3.1 machine. And I wouldn't mind getting an Apple II and especially a TRS-80, because I used to like the TRS-80 as well. I know it's way before your time, but... I kind of have this business idea of building old computers from scratch and selling old computers, because they're really popular right now. Retro is in, and computers are rare. Old computers are rare-ish. Good ones are anyway. So that's an idea I've had for a while.
Okay. Amanda is on the way home.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So,
I wish she and Evan had a good time. But the problem is I've never built a computer from scratch. So, I know a lot about using them, but not so much about building them. I mean, I know in principle how to do it. I've just never done it in practice. And there's a lot of junky old parts out there, too. So it's hard to find stuff in good condition. And I'm a little out of my element. I have if I had to rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10 and my confidence in building a working computer from parts, maybe a 4. I'm not super confident. But other things I can build, like I'm a ham radio operator, so give me some bunch of electronic parts, and I'll build you a radio, no problem. But building a computer from scratch, like I don't know what. There's a bunch of compatibility issues, and I don't know how to install an operating system. And on those old motherboards, you have to like take jumpers to short different parts on the board to specify how much RAM you're going to use. It's really complicated. Especially before things were standardized like they are now. Yeah, I love building, but I hate building. It's great when it works, right? Yeah, so this would be stuff before plug and play was really a thing. A lot of variation in hardware compatibility for DOS machines. Also, when I was a kid, for a while, my dad had an Epson QX10. It didn't have DOS as the operating system. It had an operating system called CPM, which was a precursor to DOS that you may or may not have heard of. And that was a cool system. I remember playing the text adventure game Colossal Cave Adventure on that Epson QX10 with CPM as the operating system. Yeah, when I was little. I was probably about 5 years old. Yeah, so it was very, very DOS-like, and Microsoft essentially scooped the company that had CPM as the operating system. So it's interesting that DOS became the norm when CPM was so similar to it, and it was really poised to become as popular as DOS ended up becoming. They made a new Colossal Cave Adventure. That's fun. Wait, the Williams, are they the people that wrote Colossal Cave Adventure? Who are the Williams? Am I supposed to know that? Are they I know someone wrote Colossal Cave Adventure. I think they're still alive. I wouldn't mind trying a sequel to that. Okay, so shall we go to the next flight path? Wait, I got the candy right. Yeah. So I got busy talking about computers and forgot what I was doing here. All right, shall we go to the next one? Oh, Ken and Roberta Williams Adventure Game Legends. Interesting. Where's the Flight Master over here? Yeah, Colossal Cave Adventure. I loved that one. I remember playing that when I was about 5 years old on that Epson QX10 computer. And let's Talon Branch, east of here. Let's go. Now, what I remember, we had at that point I think we had a closet that's kind of like our closet that had a washer and dryer. And I think the computer was set up on top of the washer and dryer. Like, it had no place to put it. So we put it in the. I don't know if Dad moved it sometimes. I don't know whether it was like in the closet where the laundry was. Where the hell do you put a computer back in the day? They were big, So got relegated to a closet. Yes, I'm sure my mom made sure that that ended up out of sight. Yes. How times have changed, I remember my dad wrote my mom a recipes program to store all her recipes on the computer, which is a big selling point, for men to convince their wives that buying a computer is a good idea. And wives go, "What the hell do you need that for?" "So you can put your recipes on." It was one of the selling points for computers at the time, literally, It sounds so corny, but, it's in all the advertising at the time. Yes, it's eye-roll worthy, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, it is. You can put your recipes on it, honey.
It's the same guys that gave their wives
blender
and vacuum and
exactly
iron with an ironing board for Christmas.
It was about getting the whole family into it. Yes, that's true. But I guess the point is that it was so new that no one really knew what that meant. Yeah. So there were a lot of weird experiments in the messaging and conceptual structures surrounding computers. We take it all for granted now, but when they were new, there were a lot of just like shots in the dark in terms of what these things were for. Oh, I gotta open up my last tricky treat. Oh, more spearmint finally. Okay. So what else do you still need? Oh, I gotta get rid of some of my stuff. I got all this junk. I don't need these masks. They're soulbound, so I'm just gonna sell some of them. Sports and stocks for dad, cooking and cleaning and crafts for mom, homework and edutainment for the kids. That's essentially right. Although, you know, in the computer magazines of the day, there's a lot of variations on that. It's not quite so simple if you really go deep dive into the magazines week by week by week, month by month by month. There are a lot of women writing video games, and there's a lot of, yeah. Oh, dust weave bags? Yeah, sure. I'll take new bags. I mean, sure. How do you say no, right? I'm going to start to sell some of these masks, though. I don't need these masks. I already got the mask achievement. And they're soulbound. I can't do anything else with them. The penny pouch, don't need that or that or that. Okay. Not much room, but a little bit of room. It was a platform for all. Yes, it was. And you know, and it really was. At the end of the day. They were necessary steps along the way to the state we live in now, where no one knows anything about how computers work. It's weird that, you know, you sort of think younger people would know a lot more about how computers work, but it turns out they just work so well that they don't need to know how they work. So my experience has been that there are people like you that know how to build computers, but a lot of people don't, and they don't have the first idea how computers work. In fact, they spend most of their time on their phones and tablets. They literally don't know how a Windows machine works. They never need to use them, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm
ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're fading a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the bags, but you can send them to us in the game, or next time's fine too. It's no rush, so it's all good. Computer literacy took a crazy dip with the last generation or two. It really is crazy. I mean, outright ignorance of how the modern world works. It's crazy. So that's part of the reason I'm doing these retro streams too. It's like, you know, just getting it out there in the world, all these cool things that were in the past that were necessary to get where we're at now. And frankly, a lot more fun than technology is now, I think, anyway. So I'm going full on retro in my streams a lot of the time these days. Yeah, I didn't have a Macintosh at all, and there were some Apple Macs in high school, but there were already, you know, Windows PCs by the time I was in high school, so it was mostly Windows machines instead of Apple Macs. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I've always wanted to. I do want to lean into building retro computers, so maybe I'll pick your brain if you know more about it than I do about how to do it. So, yeah, I like those. My first sort of modern PC, modern in the sense of like not just a DOS PC, a Windows PC, was an IBM Aptiva circa 1997. I forget what it was exactly, but whatever IBM was selling on discount in 1997. It was cool. Internet capable. I had an IBM.net email address at first because that's what they were promoting with the IBM Aptiva. And a Hotmail email address, which I still have, actually. I don't use it, but I still have it. Same one that I created back then. My ham radio call sign at hotmail.com. It's not my main email address, but I do still have it. Well, we're gonna call it a night over here. It's been a long day. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm starting to fade a little bit as well. Don't be a stranger. You know, when you see us on, ping us anytime and stop and stay a while and listen, as they say in Diablo. Ta for now. Yes, have a great evening over there. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well as well. We'll catch up more next time around. Have a good night. And anyone else still watching, have a good night as well. And thanks for all the likes and follows and subscriptions and enthusiasm and people who keep tuning in. I really appreciate it. So everyone have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. Good night, Devin.